Hey everyone, happy Friday or Friday or whatever you want to call it. Um, this is Melissa King, home-based business owner with myEcon, and I'm back here for installment number 12. No, not 12. What's that? Number 11 of March Money Madness, where I'm coming live or uploading information every day for 31 consecutive days during the month of March because I decided March should be uh, March Money Madness, where we focus on um, improving our finances or learning something new about finances. So, like I said, today is day number 11. And today, and let me apologize for yesterday. As Tony always said, old folks in technology. I know I had set up the stream to go live. I'm sorry, y'all. I got messages popping up here. Let me just give me a minute. Let me turn this off. Okay, maybe that'll stop the interruptions. All right, so yeah, I set the darn thing to show at 11:55 p.m. instead of 11:55 a.m. And then I had to, there wasn't a way I could edit it, so I had to cancel the whole thing and put it in all over again. So sorry about that confusion yesterday, but thank you for those who came through and watched and left comments. I appreciate it. Okay, so today let's talk about, you hear a lot about uh the new thing was FOMO, fear of missing out, or there was FOBO, fear of better options. Like, you're scared to do this because something better might come along. Well, I'm going to talk today about a different kind of fear that a lot of us have, especially when it comes to finances. And that is FOGG, fear of getting got. Now, what made me choose this, I was Marco Polo and with my friends Stephanie and Tanisha this morning, and we were talking about times in the past when we didn't got. Like, there's always going to be somebody that's going to come through and try you, and you're going to think it's a legit situation, and they're going to get over it. I mean, there's no way for you to avoid that in life. At some point, somebody's going to get you. Now, the problem comes in when you think everybody is out to get you. Now, I am the type of person that I move very cautiously. I've never been a big risk taker, especially when it comes to money. So I completely understand that. As a matter of fact, that is one of my testaments that I tell people you should know, based on the fact that I've been with myEcon as a home-based business owner longer than I've ever been with a 9-to-5 job, that there's got to be something to this. Because first of all, I'm not quick to jump on an opportunity where I've got to be a spokesperson or convince you of anything. So that's not really how I operate. So this was completely out of character for me. And I'm just appreciative that it was not a scam. It was not a get got type situation, and that I have learned from it. But I can understand why people are cautious. My advice regarding having that fear is do your research. Do not go with the he said, she said when it comes to money. Over the last year, I've heard so many things about these PPP loans or PPE loans, and everybody, if you listen out in the street, everybody is a financial professional. Everybody know everything about everything. What I found is you have got to do your own research. One thing I like about myEcon, when we tell you about the publications, 15 where you can hire your own child, publication 463 about meals and entertainment, we give you solid references that you can go to irs.gov and look it up and read it for yourself. Now, when you hear, and that's why it irks me so bad when I hear people stating things as factual and they have not done the research, and what they're saying is not true. But believe it or not, people will listen to hearsay about something before they're actually going to research it themselves. So, nothing we can do about that. But I am going to encourage you when it comes to opportunities, look into it, investigate for yourself. Don't go by what somebody else said. And because everybody's experience is not going to be the same. I'm sure everybody's experience with this home-based business is not the same. So, I usually try to give you guys an example of how these things hit me. What I'm going to share today is I am currently at a point, and if you know me personally, you already know this, just pretend like you ain't heard it a million times. I'm at a point where I'm looking to build a home. I have rented. I grew up in a home. I left home at 20. I'm now 48. And I have rented ever since. And people are always, you're throwing away money on rent, you're wasting money, blah, 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 blah. I get where you're going with that. But something I've always done is think for myself. I'm not going to go and buy a house or build a house because you tell me it's time for me to do it. I'm going to do it because I choose to do it. So now I've gotten to a point where I guess I choose to do it. And the where the fog comes in for me, the FOGG, the thought of actually building a home and getting vendors and contractors and choosing who to go with and who's gonna rip me off and that scares the crap out of me. I'm gonna be 100% with y'all on that. It scares the crap out of me, and that is why I have been dragging my feet. But I have land. It just takes me getting up off my butt and getting the process started to get it going. So I'm sharing that with you guys to show you that, it's normal to have that fear of getting got. But if I keep sitting here and I'm doing this for me as well as y'all to make myself go ahead and propel forward and get this process started. If I keep sitting here, time is just going to keep on passing me by, and I am not getting any younger. So that's where I am on it. But I just want you guys to consider, don't always be afraid. Do your research and ask questions. We talked yesterday about there's no such thing as a dumb question. And you have a good feeling about things. If it's not for you or if it's not something that you feel is credible, don't move on it. But don't rule out every opportunity simply because you have a fear that somebody out trying to get you, trying to get over on you. Now, Tony and I recently, I'm sure y'all have seen our posts and everything. We started with the bot Forex trading. I am proud to say I started this on February 23rd, which was like close to 3 weeks ago. I invested $1,000. That investment has now grown to over $1,200. Now, was I fearful about investing that type of money? And anytime in stocks, there's a risk involved. Yeah, I was fearful, but I did my research. And, it's okay to sit on the sidelines and watch and see what happens for a while. But at some point, when you see people are winning and you feel like it may be something to it, move some. Don't just sit there, move some, make a move. So for today's comment interaction, I am asking, and y'all need to start doing these comment interactions now. I go back and look for the comments, and I don't have nothing there. Y'all started off strong. Come on now, work with me. Don't have me up here talking to myself. I told y'all about me talking to myself. I be wanting, some interaction. But anyway, for today's comment, I'm gonna ask you to list something that you have a fear of, whether it's fear of better options, fear of getting got, fear of missing out. Give me something that you've always been fearful about. I share with y'all, I'm fearful about building this house. So y'all can share with me. I will see y'all tomorrow. Hopefully, y'all know the weekends is rough on me. So if you don't hear from me, check on your strong friends now. Tell me where my video at. Make me be accountable. I know I'm putting a lot on y'all, but that's what you're here for. But anyway, I will see you guys hopefully tomorrow. Have a great weekend. Have a great Friday. And thank you so much for tuning in and watching.